Going on to you, Aries. So you, Aries, have got the Seven of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Death card, the Sun, Four of Wands, the Chariot, the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and last but not least, we have the Page of Swords. So what I'm seeing here for you, Aries, is the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Death card. All right, Aries, all right. The Sun, all right. The whole top row for you, Aries, is about how a lot of you, Aries, y'all are flexing. y'all are flexing. Y'all are out here having fun, exploring your options, talking to many different people, and not necessarily really being bounded down by one person. Now, you are looking for one particular person, but right now what I'm seeing is that you're dating around, such as the Seven of Cups. You're dating around, but you're not so caught up with trying to be with only one person. I guess that's my cat or the wind or something. But you're not caught up with trying to be with only one person. A lot of you Aries are trying to spread around. Yeah, that's my cat coming up right here. But a lot of you Aries are trying to spread around, see what's going on, speak to many different people. And the first one to step up, again, intimacy, you may be talking to 10 people, 20 people. How many other people, right? The most I've ever talked to was 10 different people at the same time. That was something else. That was a whirlwind. But anyway, that was a whirlwind. But so with that being said, and the first person that you have intimacy with, you're supposed to now cut the others off, because now that's the person that you chose to do that with. But then you have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups represents, but you are right now, excuse me, you are keeping your options open. This is why, as I say, the whole top row is just in your face. The Death card and the Sun represents, and whoever doesn't step up, that's a dub. That's just a straight up dub. A lot of you Aries are not going to try to explain to people, you know what I mean, why they should have common sense, why they should, you know what I mean, put in effort. These people already, everyone should already know why it is that you need to put in effort. How you gonna be in a relationship with somebody and you don't ever put in any kind of effort? What is that? You don't ever put in any kind of effort whatsoever, but then at the same time, the person just wants you to talk to them and do all the work. Call them, find out what they got going on, take them out on trips and dates and all this stuff. And they never show you effort. They never say, let me go ahead and cook this person some dinner. Let me go ahead and come over to this person's house and clean. Just, let me go ahead and so that they don't have to kind of, help them out, kind of help them save some time. Let me go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and do this. How do people have that mentality? And the reason why is because they scared. They scared. They don't want to do that because they essentially get themselves in analysis paralysis is what it is. They think that if they do that, then they got, essentially. That this is all you running game on them. So they're like, oh, well, I'm not going to do that because how do I know you're not running game? Even though they may be the ones running game. So if any of you Aries realize that these people are doing that, again, you're going to cut them off. You don't have that kind of time. You don't care, right? It's about you right now, and it's about what you want. And if somebody wants to hang out with you, then great. Then it can be about us, you and them, but, about an us. But if they're not interested about being about an us, you and them, it's a dub. It's about you. The Four of Wands and a Chariot now. Again, getting to know people, not letting things slide. Really now that you know better, not just rushing yourselves into a relationship, asking these people some questions first, taking your time, because you Aries can be a zodiac sign that's impulsive. Run yourselves right into a relationship and don't know. And I know this for a fact because I've dated an Aries before and I'm an Aries moon. And the relationship was way too fast because the Aries that I was dating was hot-headed and it was disrespectful. That was the same one that I told you that dumped me because they got a job working at McDonald's. But, you know, that was so wild. This person, anyway. but they did that. But the thing about it is that in essence, in the bigger picture, I shouldn't have been in a relationship with him. I should not have been in a relationship with those people. I should not have been in a relationship with them. What I should have done is that I should have with that chick, I should have essentially just decided to just be friends with her and just get to know her on that friendship level first, and that was it. As far as being in a relationship with them, nah. Bumped heads a lot. And that's the type of energy that a lot of you Aries are going to have. Now, don't clash with these people, Aries, but do ask them questions to find out what they've got going on. Ask them so you know right off the rip, or faster. You can come to the conclusion faster if they're right for you or if they're not right for you. A lot of times, sometimes too, people don't ask questions in relationships. Y'all just hang out and then y'all start getting into intimacy, and it's like that's why it is that sometimes people will be out here and give you whole nicknames. You ask these people, okay, but what is your name? Oh, you know, I remember I was hanging out with this chick and she told me PJ. I'm like, okay, PJ what? What's your real name? Nothing, just PJ. I'm like, yeah, that's a dub. That's a dub. I can't even hang out with this person as a friend. And there's a whole backstory on that too. But I'm like, yeah, this may be a problem in the future, because they telling me PJ, and I'm like, that could be anybody. And when you have people who don't get to know each other, right? This is what creates terrible relationship dynamics. Two of you don't really even know each other. It's just that y'all are physically attracted, but y'all don't have the other layers of what a relationship is. And then you have the Six of Pentacles. Again, you want to make sure that a relationship that you Aries decide to get yourselves into is a reciprocal one. And you must know the other person. You must be able to trust the other person. People will get themselves in relationships with people that they don't even trust. All it is that they know is that they trust that they physically are attractive to these people, but they don't trust them. They don't trust the overall person. They don't know who the overall person is internally, right? Internally, spirit, they don't know who they are at their core. Spirituality, health, right? Do they have anything? Family-wise, are they in tune with their family? Is them and their family good? Parents, are these people taking confidence and self-respect and pride in the way that they look, not to the point of arrogance, but well enough to where they walk the streets and they make themselves, decent. And then dwelling, what does their place look like? You understand? So the Eight of Swords now and the Page of Swords now represent, so what are you Aries doing? You Aries now understand that if they don't have those internal five, spirituality, health, family, appearance, and dwelling, that's a dub. Because that lets you know you need to skip on down and keep talking to other people. You need to cross their name off the list, so to speak, and skip over their name and talk to somebody else. Because that lets you know what the relationship is going to be like. Dysfunctional. Okay? And it's not going to get better. It's probably going to get worse. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Death card. Let's clarify the Death card here. What are you putting an end to specifically? What is the Aries putting an end to? So, Page of Wands, Nine of Cups. Okay. Queen of Wands. Okay. Two of Wands. Okay. So what it is that you Aries are not down for anymore is you're putting an end Well, first and foremost, you Aries are flexing. Like I said, you Aries are enjoying yourselves, enjoying your life. And what it is that specifically you're not tolerating is when other people try to flex on you. When other people are trying to compete, when other people are trying to be competitive, when other people are trying to make you seem like you're lesser compared to them, that's a dub. You're putting an end to that. You Aries will stop hanging out with these people real quick. Let's clarify the Chariot. What are you Aries questioning? Well, we know, but let's specifically find out, or how you're going to question. Let's see what happens. You have the King of Wands, the Eight of Cups, Three of Wands, the Six of Cups. So some people are gonna start off when you're trying to get to know them like a jerk. And then when you ghost them with the quickness and you're like, nah, that's a dub, they're gonna act like I said, they're gonna act like this at first. They're gonna act like, who are you, Aries? You don't know what it is that you're talking about. You're not flyer than them. But then the Eight of Cups and the Three of Wands, when these people see how you Aries legitimately don't care, and that this is not a reverse psychology game, you're really done with them, because you Aries are not putting up with the dysfunctional individuals anymore. Those people got to be on point. Six of Cups, that's when people are going to start to regret, and they're going to try to come back. You're going to hear from a lot of people, Aries, who want to come back in, two or more, because of the fact that you Aries wasn't trying to stick around, you know what I mean, fight with them to kind of get them to stay, beg them to stay. Y'all are out. And that's another thing too. Don't ever beg somebody to stay. You know, I used to do that when I was young. I don't do that. I'm not finna be over here begging individuals to stay. I'm not doing that, because I grew up. You know, once I realized that they were doing this type of stuff on purpose because of their insecurities, so they're testing me, they're hazing me, they're trying to figure it out. I'm just like, look, I'm going to tell you that I like you. I'm going to show you that I like you. And if this isn't, and this, you're going to see it also in time. And if that's not enough understanding and validation just naturally, then it is what it is. There's nothing more that I can do. So I stopped caring so much about that, you know, trying to beg and trying to convince the person that doesn't want to understand that I like them. But this is where it is that a lot of you Aries happen to be at, in a very powerful emperor, even though you didn't get an emperor position in your lives, where, if you know, people got to play ball, and if they don't, it's a dub and you don't care. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers. As of right now, I have 7,060 subscribers. Please smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and set that notification bell to all, so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.